Hi, Nausi Hakima Candy here. If you looked at my last video, I was kind of not happy with my weight. I'm not upset about it like I used to be though in my 20s and thinking that the whole world was coming to an end. However, it's real indicative of the fact that I have been working on mind and spirit, and I've just been dragging my body along because it just seemed like the easiest thing to do. I know in my 20s I was kind of obsessed with my body and making sure that, I didn't gain, a whole lot of weight. And as I got older and more comfortable and it became more acceptable to be a few pounds overweight, and because I don't outgrow my clothes, this is the phenomenon. I can be 180 pounds and still wear a size 12. The jeans that I have on, they are a size 12. They are tight, but they are a size 12. I can go down to 125 pounds and still wear a size 12. So I don't lose a lot of my frame. However, I will lose in pockets, like I gain in my arms, and I'll gain in little nip and tuck places. So that's kind of how I lose. I will lose inches, but my frame pretty much stays the same. And so I don't, everybody needs to measure themselves differently. I don't measure by what size I wear. I just measure mostly how I feel in my clothes and by the scale. I know they say don't do the scale, but for me I have to do the scale because I never really change sizes. I just get kind of stuffed in certain clothes. So I decided, like I start all my diets, which makes it difficult for me to get started, but once I get started I usually can stay on it really well, is to start my juice fast tomorrow. And what I normally do is I'll do 5 carrots, I'll do half a cucumber, I'll do 1 apple, and I'll do a beet and a lemon. And this usually kills my cravings. If I have an absorbent amount of cravings where I'm just completely absorbed with the thought of wanting something, I'll add a parsnip to it because parsnips actually cure hunger cravings. So a parsnip, it looks like a carrot except it's white. So you can't really taste it once you blend it in with all of that. And to be honest with you, the apple and the lemon makes it taste good. And beet juice is surprisingly nice and sweet. I don't like beets, but the beet juice I like. So I normally will do this to get me started, and I do it no set time, but until I don't feel any cravings, which is usually about a couple of weeks, and then I'll reintroduce healthy foods into my diet. For me, it's real difficult to have the memory of just good food in my system and then start a diet because I'm not really motivated necessarily by how I look as much as I am about how I feel. And so if I'm feeling pretty good about myself, I enjoy food. But if I get to a point where I can't get out of the car or I'm short of breath, that's another thing. I'm gonna be also adding some juices in to kind of help me with my asthma, which will be mostly citrusy juices. So I'll keep you posted on that. I still will be talking a lot about relationships, a lot about having, inner peace and self-love and things like that, because I think those things are important. However, I could not do any more videos talking about those things while toxins are building up in my system. So I had to make some type of commitment to my body that I was going to make sure that I took care of it and could come to you and to myself with a clear mind. Also, I mentioned earlier that I'm trying to get some yoga poses down packed. I'm thinking of taking some karate classes with my daughter. So I just really need to go ahead on and get this out of the way. while I can. So you will be hearing about it. I'll probably only add maybe a couple of minutes to my talks and let you know what I'm drinking and how the juice fast is going and how long I'm doing it, just in case people want to try it. I think juicing is just great. For me, juicing just gives me all of the vitamins that I need. It takes care of all of my cravings, because my body no longer craves things because it's getting everything that it needs. And if I do it long enough, I tend to forget how good cheesecake is, which is something I really love. And because I'm a coffee drinker every morning, that's going to be difficult, because I like my coffee sweet. And for me, it's just best for me not to even have coffee, because it triggers the memory of the sugar that I like so much in it. So I will probably still drink a little bit to keep me from kind of getting a headache, and then gradually kind of taper off with that. So I just wanted to just bring that to you. I'll be back with some more videos. I hadn't posted in a while, been kind of busy, but I definitely will be talking with you. The next video that's coming up is going to be called Peace is the New Sexy. A girlfriend of mine and I were on the phone, and we were talking, and we were like, you know what? Peace is the new sexy. So it's not about what you have on all the time, or how much you weigh, or how your hair looks, and what kind of makeup you got on, and what kind of car you drive. Sometimes it's all about just zenning out. Sometimes that's so attractive. Have you ever seen someone walking down the street and they just look so peaceful? That's sexy to me. I don't know. Maybe everybody doesn't think that's sexy. I think that's highly attractive. So that's what we're going to talk about next time. Peace is the new sexy. Reconstruct the world and reconstruct your body by reconstructing your mind. I know you can do it. Peace.